All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals hockey. Mid-afternoon game. I guess it's a little bit later now. 4 o'clock start time here for the Capitals as we move the games up today because of the weather. And right now it is not snowing outside, but they say that freezing rain/rain's coming down now. So needless to say, we tried to get the teams here and try to get them out of here before sunset tonight, just for the safety of the players and the coaches and all the fans. So that's why we moved the games up. Actually, when we showed up to the arena, it was snowing pretty good at it. It sounded like a bad idea, but it's working out. Thank God that all the players were off today. The Kansas City Jets came up yesterday. They were just sitting in the hotel anyway. It's working out for all the parties. And actually get to be home tonight, so let's go through some stats here real quick right before the varsity game starts. Kansas City playing a great season, too. 17 games played. They set one spot below the Capitals in the division in the 5th spot. 14 games win, 3 losses, 28 points on the season, 91 goals for, 30 goals against, 176 minutes and penalties. They are on a 2-game winning streak. Capitals come in here 14-2 record, 16 games played, 28 points on the season, 86 goals for, 29 goals against, and 62 minutes and penalties. Capitals on 11 game winning streak. Guess I don't realize that stuff. Wow. The visiting team here, the goal scorers, Blake Hawkins with 18 goals, 21 assists, and 39 points on the season with 42 minutes and penalties. So Blake Hawkins is up there on the score box for him. Mason Johnston with 6 power play goals, and Zach Brocksterman with 9 wins for the goalie. Capitals goal leader, number 29, Brett Baxter with 17 goals. Clark Kruger, 24 points and 24 assists and 39 points. Mason Port with 53 minutes and penalties. Brett Baxter with 7 power play goals and 3 shorthanded goals. And Olivia Magnuson with 5 wins. And our goalies, I think they're all up there around 4 or 5 wins. So let's look at that. I'm always curious when I see that goalie thing there. Let's see here. I think I did this last game. Yeah, they are. I was right. So Olivia Magnuson, 5-0. She's got 5 wins. Ethan Burney, 5-2. Stephen Mazakowski with 4 wins. So all the players pretty even in games played. Okay, and we got through that. Let's get on. Starting lineup for the Capitals, number 32, Will Young. Another defenseman. Number 7, Jake Wiersma. A junior from Waukee High School, number 14, Caleb Paulus. Right wing. Dowling Catholic High School, number 33, Ryan Webb. A junior from Ankeny High School, number 29, Brett Baxter. And from Ogden, Iowa, a senior from Ogden, Iowa, number 1, Ethan Burney. So, national anthem just about underway. Rob Paulus and I getting ready to bring you the broadcast live from Buccaneer Arena. All right, national anthem over. Just about ready to play the first of 3 games for this varsity team this weekend. Rob, great JV game. We'll see what the varsity team's got for them.
Yeah, early on a Friday evening. I mean, when are you going to get this? So
yeah,
it's kind of nice. You know, you can get these games wrapped up, and I'm sure Kansas City's glad to kind of get an early start on this and get some rest with the long weekend coming up.
Yeah,
we'll see. And I kind of like this format anyway, with most of these kids not having school today, if not all of them.
Yeah.
And it's just a couple more hours. You don't have to wait around to play a hockey
game. Right, exactly. Well, it was funny. I think these kids always play jokes on everybody else. I had a few younger kids. They were all young, but underclassmen text me, Tony, I just want to confirm our games are at 2 and 4. So there must have been some text going around, and some of the rookies probably didn't really believe these seniors because they're always playing jokes on them. So it was kind of funny.
Right.
Bernie in net for the Capitals, about their Wiersma and Young. Down below the goal line now, back to Wiersma. Wiersma looking for some help, out to front to Baxter. Baxter got some room, got some speed, up to Paulus, and fires it on net. Saved by Brocksterman.
Already an offensive face-off for the Capitals here.
Capitals win the face-off. They draw it back to Webb. The older Webb, the other younger Webb played the JV game. Back to Baxter. Baxter on the near side to Paulus. Wiersma has it at the blue line, left there for Baxter. Sent over to the far side. Capitals keep it in by Young. And the Capitals start making their line change, as Coach Spring has preached to them all year. Short shifts. I see number 15. I just hadn't seen Tanner Christ here today, so nice to see him there. Kruger all the way down on the near side. And I think the Kansas City Jets' big game plan today is going to try to eliminate Clark Kruger from anything if possible, as Clark scored a couple of goals on them guys last game. Back up to Kruger on the near side. We'll see if they can do it or not. Back to play is Porup. Porup gets knocked down. They're going to be an interference call on the Jets. And the Capitals.
They're going to give you a cross-check they're going to call on.
Oh, cross-check, okay.
Yeah.
Capitals will be on the Picket Finch Creamery power play. Look for Picket Finch Creamery products in all your local grocery stores. And I thought I had a little Picket Finch Creamery treat for these guys, but I forgot to pull it out of my work truck and put it in my car on the way here. So they'll get some tomorrow.
Keep that chocolate milk for yourself.
I might have to grab one for in the morning.
It might be frozen.
Yeah, it might be. I'll grab it out of my truck when I get home. Nothing better than a really cold glass of chocolate milk.
Oh, absolutely. On
the near side, over the plate is Webb. Webb up to Kruger on the left side. Kruger all the way in, top of the circle. He spins and looks to the top. Shot tipped in front by Webb, or actually by Hubbard. That was a nice play by the Capitals. Capitals working on the power play. 1:30 remaining in the power play. 15-11 left in the first period. Sent over to the far side to Knopfler. Knopfler at the blue line, left there by Webb.
Going to have to be careful against this Kansas City team. A little bit more speed than we're used to seeing early in this season.
Capitals have it now. Kruger across the blue line all the way down. Left it over for Webb, and Kruger takes a hard hit, or he gave the hard hit. I was looking the other direction. But they smacked against the glass for sure. Jets able to clear it out, leave it there. Bernie leaves it there for Stiles. Stiles picks it up in behind his own goaltender. Oh, on the far side to nobody. That was a missed pass. I don't think Kruger was expecting that pass. He was making a line change. Fires a shot on net. Brocksterman with the save, and that was a no shot because they came in offsides. 40 seconds left on the power play.
Well, they're lucky that doesn't go all the way down the ice. You know, usually if you shoot that on goal, it could be an intentional offside.
Tanner Chris with the faceoff out there with Porup. Capitals win the faceoff, but they draw it all the way down into the Kansas City defensive side of the ice. And the Jets able to send it out. Sent on the near side, played by Chris. Chris up to Porp. Porp on the far side to Paulus. He couldn't hang on to it. Comes in with a hard body check. Sent over to the far side to Young. Back to play to Stiles. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Long pass up to Porp. Got picked off. Shorthanded try. Shot saved by Bernie. It goes off the high glass in front of the Capitol, or in front of the lounge. The play is blown dead. 13:45 left in the period.
It's just what I was saying with the speed of Kansas City here and some of their pressure combined with that speed. Can't make a lot of nonchalant passes in this game. Got to make sure we're getting tape to tape.
Capitals win the face-off. They draw it down below the goaltender, Bernie, and 5-on-5 hockey as the Kansas City Jets player out of the penalty box. Well, my wife just sent me a text. She made it home from Ankeny, and she said she is still shaking. It was a pretty shaky drive on the way home, I guess.
White knuckler.
I'm glad she made it home. She says Merle Hay Road is horrible. So it makes me more glad we are having this game this afternoon. We'll get these kids home before it gets dark. So, a nice body check. Who's that? That little Gabe Myers. Wow. That was a nice body check. Hip check by Myers. Back out the blue line. Sent over to the far side. I'll tell you a little story about Myers here out of our dry land the other day. Played by Starr. Starr up to LaPrade, and the puck comes free all the way down, and the Jets in the ring. Jets pick it up in front of their own goaltender. Bouncing puck loose, far side, played by Paulus. And Paulus dumps it down into the Jets in the ring. Not going to make it for icing. Jets pick it up in behind their old goaltender. Webb plays it. Sent over to the far side to Young. Young has it to Webb. Picked off by the Jets. Sent off the half boards. And puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Young's going to have to pick up the pace there as they had a right winger coming down on Webb. Or on Young, I'm sorry. Nice hard hit up against Young. And that's going to come off the glass. So poor Gabe Myers. We played dodgeball the other day in the short hallways here, the narrow hallways. Cheney brought us some dodgeballs. I don't think Gabe was up. There was like 4 guys playing against 4 guys. The rest of the team was standing behind those 4 guys. And the very first blast came and pounded Gabe Myers right in the eyeball with the rubber ball. I thought he was going down for the count, but he jumped right back up and he was fine. But
yeah, it doesn't feel good getting hit with one of those red balls.
Yeah, Cheney said, "Oh, they won't hurt. I think they stung pretty well."
Yeah, not in the face.
Yeah.
They don't feel good getting hit in the body.
Yeah, they had a blast. Them players couldn't throw them hard enough, I don't think, but they had a blast playing dodgeball. Something Cheney changed it up a little bit just to get out of the workout.
Well, yeah, you're getting some footwork drills with that too. Kids don't even know they're doing it.
Fire shot on net. Brocksterman with the save.
Good stop by Broxman. Good shot there by the Capitals. There was that Hubbard?
Hubbard with
shot?
Hubbard with the shot.
Going to the short side.
Patty says go Caps. Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it on the near side. Tanner Chris with it. Fires it through the paint. Sent over to the far side to Knopfler. And the Jets pick it up and get it behind Knopfler all the way down into the Capitals' defensive side of the rink. Centering pass out front, broken up. Top of the circle. Jets try to work it out front. Tanner Chris interferes with that. Stiles comes in with a big hard check. Centering pass out front. Shot. Oh, wrapped it around. Goal. And the Jets make it a 1-0 hockey game as they wrapped it around. Got one past Bernie.
Tough one there on.
Yeah, tough one.
Have to get a body on that guy coming around, and just wasn't able to do it. Bernie not able to get over there in time. Just a tough time on the goalie there.
Face-off center ice. Baxter with the face-off win. Sends it over to Myers. Myers to Davison. Davison up on the near side. Gets picked off. Tried to get it to Webb. Let's see who got that goal for. Mason Johnson, unassisted goal. Capitals have it at center ice, played by Myers. Myers back to Paulus. Paulus to Baxter. Jets with a hash mark, shot off the high glass in the lounge, and the play is blown dead as the Jets are putting some pressure on the Capitals.
Well, Capitals here get a little more scrappy here and try to get them skates going here tonight, this afternoon, and maybe get some more opportunities. And I just as I said, I got a 2-on-1 here, Tony.
Come back. Oh, but just out of the reach of Porup. That was Mason Johnston's 18th goal this season for the Jets. Shot on net, saved by Brocksterman. Sent over to... Shot again, just went wide. Tried to get it on Porup's stick, just went wide. Porup comes in with a hard hit. Centering pass out front. Shot saved by Brocksterman. Nice setup by the Capitals. Walking it in from behind the net. Face-off to the stick side of Brocksterman. Capitals win the face-off. Shot towards the net, just went on the short side. Played by Wiersma. Back out to the blue line. The puck comes free all the way back out to center ice. Sitting down in deep. Sent to the far... nope, did not go on the far side. Played by Porup. Centering pass out front. Broken up. Tried to get it to Hubbard. And that has worked in the past for those two. Jets have it. They dump it down into their Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Played by Wiersma. Loose puck. Capitals able to clear it out. That's going to be a icing on the Capitals. 9:10 left in the first period. 1-0 hockey game. Face off to the stick side of Bernie.
Well, Capitals getting on their toes here a little bit more, getting their skates going now, and kind of getting into the flow of this game. A little bit quicker pace than they've been used to. So
Capitals win the face-off. They draw it on the half boards on the far side. Jets pick it up, though. Face-off circle. And the Capitals able to bring it out, break it out to Laprade. Laprade, tough time handling the puck across the blue line. And that little bobble gives the Kansas City Jets a little room. Played on the half boards by Laprade, and the Jets able to bring it out, tip it all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink chasing after this Styles. Icing waved off as it was tipped at the blue line. Back at top of the circle, fires it, shot, went off the shin pads of Styles off to the far side. Capitals are getting outworked right now by the Jets. Back at the blue line. Capitals able to pick it off. Laprade with it. He gets behind all four players for the Jets. Brings it in. Shot. No! Beckett Laprade ties it up on a breakaway.
That's a hell of a wrist shot.
That's a hell of a wrist shot.
Just blew it right by the goalie.
Holy moly.
And sniped that goalie. And, he's a damn good goalie.
That was a hell of a shot from Beckett Laprade. And
yeah, saw a nice wrist shot from that young man there. Nice job.
Yeah, Beckett Laprade. Look at his before I say it.
Well, that'll get things going here, Tony.
Yeah. Beckett Laprade with his 6th goal of the season. And not taking anything away from Beckett Laprade, but that is just something you don't see a player like Beckett Laprade come in and do a wrist shot. That's something like a Clark Kruger or a Baxter or a couple of our leading scorers have done all season long. So it's great to see Brett Baxter, Beckett LaPrade come down and get that wrist shot.
Yeah, that was a snipe. That was a snipe all the way.
Capitals on the far side to play to Kruger, back out to center ice, and the Jets have it now, trying to get around Myers. He does, one-on-one, shot goal. And the Jets, with a little extra footwork, get around Myers, and the Jets make it a 2-1 hockey game with some extra speed by number 3 for the Jets. And it's a 2-1 hockey game. Well, we didn't want to see the Capitals give up one like that, but
just looked like some miscommunication
yeah.
there, and both guys sitting there, puck got away from them, and then it's too late to get back to it.
Blake Stockwell for the Jets with his 3rd goal of the season. Capitals win the faceoff, draw it all the way down, and the Jets into the rink, though. Jets pick it up on the far side. Unassisted goal there on the turnover from the Cabs. Played on the near side to Porup. Porup on the half boards. Loose puck comes all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Young sends it over to the far side to Hubbard. Back to play it is Young. Young in behind his own goaltender on the right side of the screen. Long pass up to Hubbard. Hubbard with some breaking speed from Kruger. And the Capitals able to dump it all the way down into the Jets into the rink. It squirts free. Back out to center ice. Back in it goes. Rob, as this game goes on, I want to look at one of my different iPads and catch the score of the Bucks game, but it's about 3 hours early for a Bucks game.
It's what we're used to looking at.
And sorry, folks, pucks left to play in surface. 6:15 left in the first period. I don't think we can stream any other hockey at 4:21 in the afternoon.
Maybe a rerun. That's about it.
Maybe about it. Face off center ice after the puck left the playing surface. Capitals win the faceoff, draw it over Knopfler. Knopfler to LaPrade, and the Capitals able to dump it down into the Jets into the rink. Played by Starr. Starr to Christ. Series pass out front, broken up. Shot on net, save. Stiles gets a shot on net. Brocksterman with the save.
Just keeping some pressure in here, working hard to get to the pucks, and just keeping on our toes. Not sitting back.
Christ with the faceoff. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it in behind their own goaltender. Out to the blue line now. Played off into the far corner. Down in the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Puck squirts free off the sideboards and right on net, and Bernie just hangs on to it. 5:39 left of the first. Baxter with the faceoff wins it up to Young, but Jets intercept it, and they couldn't hang on to it at the blue line. Putting the pressure on him is Ryan Webb. Over the play to Paulus. Paulus breaks free with it. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Oh, just out of reach of Baxter. Played by Webb. Webb has it in behind the Jets goaltender down below the goal line. Steering pass up front. Brocksterman with the save. Back out to Myers, and Myers couldn't hang on to it. Puck goes all the way down. Played by Bernie. Bernie gets it all the way up to Baxter. Back out to center ice. Hard hit at center ice, and the Jets want a penalty. Not going to get it.
That was no penalty. He stood his ground, didn't stick his leg out.
Fires it shot on net, save. And Brocksterman with the save. Now we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a slashing penalty. And it's going to be on the Jets. And the Capitals be back on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play.
I think Kansas City wanted a tripping call there, but really the Capital skater just kept skating, and the guy went over the top of his leg. There was no knee sticking out or anything.
No. Our player just skated through him.
Yeah.
So Baxter, Webb, Knopfler and Kruger out there for the Capitals with, there's another player I'm missing, Hubbard. Top of the circle, played by Webb. Fires it, shot saved by Brockstrom. 4:29 left in the first period. Rob, it'd be nice if we could get this thing tied up before the end of the first period.
Yeah.
On this power play goal.
Opportunity here. Got that number one power play unit out.
Capitals win the faceoff. They draw it to Hubbard. Hubbard down below the goal line on the right side. Played by Webb. Webb back out to the top side to Kruger. Kruger to Webb. To Kruger. Fires it. Shot and just went wide. Shot save again. Shot save. Goal! On the second try for Hubbard. And he gets it past Brockstrom and gets a power play goal. It's a 2-2 hockey game.
And that's just, you know, him being in the right place. And not giving up on that puck. You know, the first one stopped by the goalie, and then the second one right past him. So I think the goalie's looking at his defenseman after that saying, hey, I got the first one. You know, you didn't clear it for me. And it's good job by Hubbard just staying with that.
Hubbard with his 16th goal of the season.
And ask Tony, and you shall receive. You know.
Yes. Tie it up. I just said that. Usually it backfires on me. Capitals putting the pressure on him. Poor down below the goal line. Left there for Kruger. Kruger in the corner. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Played by Young. Young on the far side to Hubbard. Right in front of the Capitals bench. Just under 3:50 remaining in the period. And the Capitals, Kruger brings it down into the Jets into the rink just a little bit. Well, that's going to be out of play. That would be a 2-minute minor in the NHL, but not in this league, so the defenseman threw it out.
By a long shot. That was like 5 feet over the glass. Well, no time to relax here, you know. So, I mean, you know, 3:31 left in the first period. Got a time to, you know, get a go-ahead goal here.
Jets win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Up through center ice to Laprade. Laprade with 1 goal already tonight. Left there for Young, and the Capitals send it down into the Jets into the rink. Jets pick it up in behind the goal line. Skated all the way up through center ice. Down into the Capitals, into the rink it goes, played by Wiersma. Sent over to the far side to Young. Young leaves it there for Laprade. Under 3 minutes remaining in the period. Puck comes free up to Star. Star to Laprade. Shot on net, save. Brockstrom. Shot, goal! Tanner Chris buries the biscuit, and the Capitals make this a 3-2 hockey game. And just like Rob says, being at the right place at the right time and staying with it.
Yeah, you know, I thought it might have get away. You know, the first, I think, it got past Mr. Star, but Chris was right behind him to bury it.
Tanner Chris, 6th goal this season.
Well, some juicy rebounds offered up, and that's just where you got to be. You know, if you're gonna get those rebounds, you got to be there. And so far, the Capitals proven they're going to be there. So
Jets win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Jack Starr with the assist on it.
And Laprade, did they say?
Yeah, Laprade. Yep.
So all the forwards on that line getting the points.
Yeah. Capitals play it to Paulus. Paulus down into the corner. Back out to, couldn't keep it in.
3 guys had a chance to keep that in.
Shot on net, Brockstrom with the save. He leaves it there. The play continues on. Back out to Paulus. He fires it. Got blocked in front. And here comes the Jets back the other way, down through center ice with it. Played by Knopfler. Knopfler leaves it there. Number 5 has it for the Jets, and he scored 1 goal already tonight. tip just went wide. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the period. Fires that shot saved by Bernie. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice, played by Paulus. Oh, I thought that was going to be a very big hit from Stiles. I'm glad he put the brakes on. Knopfler sets up in behind his own goaltender, leaves it on the near side for Webb. Webb trying to clear it out, and hard hit on Kruger.
That's the second hard hit he's taken.
I told you their game plan.
I think I was going to say, I think there's a game plan in place for Kansas City.
Yeah, I know their game plan. Puck goes all the way down, and the Jets into the rink. But the bad thing, the good thing is for the Capitals, we have other firepower than Clark Kruger on the ice.
We've proven that over and over again this year so far. So
Capitals have it, fires it, shot towards the net, shot. 1 minute remaining in the period. I overheard somebody in one of our Buccaneer games saying that the Capitals is going to be a delayed penalty here. I'm not sure who it's on.
It looks like it might be on us.
Well, neither goalie's moving. Now it's icing. And it's going to be on Clark Kruger. Well, but anyway, I heard somebody after the Capitals beat the Oakleys down at Wells Fargo. They said, well, the Capitals not any good. They didn't know I was standing there. The Capitals aren't any good. They only have one player that can score. And I just had to turn and say, well, I don't know who you're talking about, but that player, we had one player in the penalty box for 12 minutes, and we were able to score 2 goals on him. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and Mr. Kruger is what, third or fourth in the scoring right now?
Right.
So I'm not that, guys can talk whatever they want. It's
Jets with it down below the goal line, penalty kill out there for the Capitals.
The thing I'm seeing out of this Capitals team so far in this campaign this year, it's just a lot of unselfish play.
Right. Fires a shot, saved by Bernie off the shoulder and to the top of the glass, the lounge glass, and we get a whistle. 8.9 seconds left.
It doesn't seem to matter to these guys who's scoring the goals as long as we're scoring the goals.
No, it does not. Capitals win the faceoff, draw it over to Wiersma to Young. And the Capitals able to clear it out. And that's going to do it for one period of play. I get you shots on net. The Capitals up by 1 goal, 3-2 hockey game. Ethan Burney with 6 saves. Shots, 8 shots from the Jets. Couldn't spit it out. Have I been saying the wrong goalie the whole time? Is Brocksterman's in net for him, isn't it? I think they got this wrong.
Yeah.
9 saves, or 12 shots on net for the Kansas City and 9 saves. I'll have to go down and make sure they get that fixed. All right, Rob Pauls, Tony Scott will be back with second period action in 15 minutes. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. enjoying the chili bowl? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that is so nice of you to do that. He loves it. Oh my God.
Is it close to? Oh, it's 5 minutes. 10 minutes. It's gonna be back on. Charles, I can start turning the chili bowls on in 10 minutes. Is it? Yeah. I can't because I'm not at my. Oh, you're not at home. Yeah. Hey. Well, have you ever heard of the chili bowl? Yeah. It's on. I've been streaming it all week.
Oh, the chili bowl?
Yeah, chili bowl's on. Oh, somebody's getting married, I guess. My buddy's racing tonight. Night number 5 tonight.
Where the hell is that again?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I knew it was Oklahoma.
This building's unbelievable. They got all these race haulers in there. There's 360 cars. It's in a suspended roof. There's no pillars in there. Plus a racetrack. Here's the racetrack, but the pillars are on the outside.
That's amazing.
I was down there one time, and it's unbelievable.
Suspended?
Yeah, you'll see the pillars on the outside of there.
All sorts of different races then, huh? Modified?
No, they just race the midgets.
Really?
Yeah. They ran micro sprints in there last week.
Have you ever been down there for it?
Yeah, one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a sprint car guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go to Knoxville.
You know, I only do nationals.
Nationals.
I used to go all the time, but when you camp down at Rathman every weekend and it's the halfway point, it's like we come back on Saturday, we might as well just go home. So, and Kelly rather be down at the lake than go race car. We always think when we're out with our buddies on. Yep, perfect. All right, back with Des Moines Capitals hockey, and what a comeback for the Capitals late in that first period as they were down 2-0, and we thought the freight train was running away, but slowly but surely the Capitals have come back and make it a 3-2 hockey game. 2 more periods, 24 minutes left, or 34 minutes left to play, and we'll see what the Capitals have here in the second period for them.
Got to kill off this penalty.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We've got a penalty for Clark Kruger in the penalty box. And the Jets bring it down into the Capitals in the ring. Fires it shot short side on Bernie. Jets wearing their blue jerseys going to your right on the screen. The Capitals wearing their white going to your left. Capitals back in action tomorrow afternoon. They got a full weekend. Tomorrow night, I guess, not afternoon. This is afternoon. Against the Waterloo Warriors. It'll be the first time they have seen this team this year. Jets bring it all the way in, run into the goaltender, and we're going to get a whistle. 16:22 left in the second. 43 left in the Kruger penalty. So, Rob, would be interesting after tonight's game and then make it into tomorrow night's game against the Waterloo Warriors. Always a very good team. They always have great goaltending. So this weekend will definitely be a very good test to see how good this Capitals team is. And
kind of test the endurance just a little bit, too.
We've played some good teams, beat this Kansas City team and beat the Oakleys and played some good teams. And we've played some bottom of the tier teams here in the last few weeks, but we'll see what happens. Jets have it now on the far side. With some speed all the way down, shot saved by Bernie, and he hangs on to it. 16:02. Well, I talked to my wife in between periods there, and she said Merle Hay Road never got plowed, and it is ruts all the way up to your fenders. She thought she was going to tear something off the car coming home, and
Oh, wow.
she made it home. I'm not sure why they're not plowing that, but Capitals have it on the far side. Played by Davison, and Jets pick it up. We're going to get a penalty on a cross check, and it's going to be on the Jets. And the Capitals will be a 4-on-4 hockey for 15 seconds, and then they'll be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play.
Well, a lot of cross-checking happening with this Kansas City team so far. And I just got to wonder if they're, and down in Kansas City, if they're able to do that quite a lot and get away with that. But really looks like no tolerance for that in this hockey game. So.
And that is icing on the Jets. Hey, and I apologize. I was saying the wrong goalie the whole night for the Jets.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Help me pronounce number 39's last name so I don't butcher it. Capitals win the face-off draw to Knopfler. Anyway, it was not Brocksterman in net for the Jets.
Swire
check. It's a lot easier to pronounce. Right over here, shot, goal, or save! Sorry, I thought a goal there. As number 39, the goaltender for the Jets.
Just might have held on to that puck just a little bit too long there. They could have one-timed that into the net. I think they had the goaltender, but couldn't get the puck settled down in time there. But good look by the Capitals there regardless.
Swire check with the save. Jets sending a on the near side, played by Knopfler. Power play unit out there for the Capitals. Kruger, Knopfler, Baxter, Webb, and Hubbard. Capitals across the blue line. Centering pass towards the net. Sent over on the near side. Jets clear it out, length of the ice, all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Bernie leaves it there behind his own net, played by Kruger. And the Kruger brings it up the near side. Oh, two Capital players run into each other, and they're able to get things, miscommunication there. A couple players run into each other, and they could not get things worked out there. And pass came back to the blue line. I think they were expecting Kruger to be there, and he wasn't. So 42 seconds left on the power play. Not looking the best right now for the Capitals power play. Usually these guys are spot on.
Just having a hard time getting it in the zone.
Capitals played by a high stick. Kansas City touches up, a high stick waved off. And back out to Kruger to the top side. Maybe they can get something working here in the last few seconds of the power play. Back to Kruger, top side. Kruger still hanging on to it on the far side. Kruger walks it all the way in. Shot just went wide as Baxter fires one wide of the goaltender. Swire check. Jets with it now across the blue line all the way down, and the Capitals in the ring. They come in offsides. 13:44 left in the second. Deb Stiles watching from Sioux City, Iowa. Deb, what's the weather doing up there? Are you guys getting blasted, or did it miss you? Or face-off outside the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Tanner Cruz with it, sent over to the far side to Porp. The Jets bring it back down in the Capitals' defensive side of the ice, over by the Zamboni door, played by Myers. Myers takes a hard hit. Jets with it down below the goal line. Played by Porp. He's able to dump it up out of the zone. Jets retrieve and bring it back down. Dump it back down, and the Capitals into the ring. Played on the far side by Myers. Myers leaves it there by Davison, and Davison able to play it on the half boards. Poor plays it off the high glass and able to send it out down into the Jets into the rink. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Puck goes all the way down and the Capitals into the rink, played by Myers. Myers able to get it out of the zone all the way up to Starr, and we're going to get a penalty on the Jets. Going to get a roughing call on the Jets. 12:42 left in the second period. And the Capitals will be on the Picket Fence Creamery power play.
See if they can get this one going here, get it set up, get it something generated here. Had a little trouble with the last one, just getting it up through the neutral zone. See if they can't get it going here.
Capitals power play unit out there. Knopfler, Kruger, Webb, Baxter, and Hubbard.
Set play off the draw, just missed that outlet pass.
Capitals have it down below the goal line now, down their defensive side of the ice. Knopfler with it. Knopfler on the near side. Pass up to Hubbard. I'd like to see Knopfler just bring that into the zone.
Yeah.
Now the Jets send it back down and the Capitals in the rink.
Making the pass at the blue line's always, it's a bad thing. Either you turn it over or you go off sides.
Capitals with it now on their offensive side of the ice. Over to Knopfler. Knopfler on the far side. Leaves it there for Webb. Back to Kruger. Kruger to Webb. Walks it in. Shot on net. Shot on net again. Loose. And a rebound came out by Swirecek.
Anticipate that shot. Get to the net.
Back to play to Knopfler. Knopfler fires it towards the net. Never made it, so Swirecek. And the puck comes free.
Good idea by Kruger there. Fake the shot. Get it over to Knopfler. Just wasn't able to get a whole lot on that.
Webb brings it down the left side, on the far side to Hubbard. Hubbard couldn't hang on to it, and the Jets pick it up and clear it the length of the ice. 43 seconds remaining on the power play for the Capitals. Knopfler picks it up in front of his own goaltender. Played by Young. Young centering pass to Porp, and he's able to dump it down into the Jets into the rink. And delayed offsides. I wonder what was going on there. Capitals had to touch up. Opportunity for the Jets to clear it out. And the Capitals send it on the far side to Porp. Porp up to Christ. Christ to Wiersma. Back to Young. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty kill.
Well, you just need to keep skating here. A lot of guys reaching for the puck.
And the Jets clear it out. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. 10:40 remain in the second period. Capitals pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Leaves it there for Young. Young plays it on the half boards. Jets keep it in at the blue line, number 32 for the Jets. We got brothers out there. Swirecek, number 32, and the goalie are brothers, or at least have the same last names.
I don't think that's a coincidence with that last name.
I wouldn't think so either. So played on the near side to Young. Come on, skate to it, guys. There we go. Capitals on the half boards and able to chip it out off the shin pads of Tanner Christ. Back to play it is Burnell. Burnell with it on the far side. Fires it towards the net. And never made it. It comes off the shin pads. And number 5 for the Jets skates it right up through center ice. Picked off by Burnell. Burnell plays it off the half boards and dumps it down into the Jets into the rink. Right out in front, centering past the Star. Couldn't get a piece of it. And I thought that was going to be icing. Played by the Jets on the near boards.
I don't think the linesman saw it. He thought it was deflected, but
puck comes free all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Back to play to Burnell. Burnell up to Laprade. Laprade stays with it on the sideboards.
Tony, got to get some of these Capitals guys skating here. We're kind of standing around watching
here
plays.
We go. Jets bring it all the way in on a pick. Searing pass out front, broken up. And Stiles knocks the stick out of number 13's hands. Loose puck in front of the Capitals goaltender Bernie, and Capitals able to clear it out. Stiles sets up in behind Bernie.
Settle it down.
Yep, see if we can bring this to the opposite direction. Turnover by Stiles. And the Capitals able to play it on the far side to Porp. Boy, we're having a tough time getting anything down in our offensive side of the ice. We do, and then we make a line change. The puck comes free, back out to center ice. Our Capital family is going to be in trouble when Quick Trip is closing February 22nd over there.
Really?
And they're going to be closed for a while, and Hy-Vee Fuel is going to go in there. Fast and Fresh, Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh. So there'll be some time that they're going to be closed. Jets bring it down into the Capitals in the rink. Nice hard hit, and that's going to be a penalty on Gabe Myers as puts another hip check into the young man, and he's going to get an elbow for this time.
Wow. Too bad we don't have replay.
I got a slow replay here. We don't have a replay. It's on the pad here, and it's such a delay that we can see the delay here. It must be really delayed. Plays down the other end of the ice. Anyway, the Capitals will be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. It's coming up here. I think the clock said 8:04 up there, so here it comes. Here comes Myers across. Oh, yep. Good call. Got the elbow up.
It's always when you get the follow through with the arms, you're going to get that elbow.
Jets with the power play. Fires it. Shot on net. Saved by Burning. 2 saves goal. And the Jets tie it up on a power play goal. 7:46 left of second period. Well, it's a tight game again. Kind of what we expected.
Need to get our skates back here. You start moving without the puck. A lot of guys standing around waiting for something to happen, and you can't do that in hockey. You got to move without the puck here.
Deb Stiles says 6 inches of snow in Sioux City. Now drizzling on ice, but she's enjoying a good Capitals game streaming on the TV. So, Deb Stiles, I'm glad we could entertain you for the afternoon. Jets with it now on the right side of the ice, down into the Capitals in the rink. Side steps, try to get around Young. Oh, hard hit right out front goal. And the Jets make it a 4-3 hockey game. 7:13 left in the second period.
And 2 guys trying to check a guy below the goal line.
We sure did.
And left a guy coming streaming down all alone.
Just like that, the Jets come get 2 goals real quick and they make it a 4-3 hockey game. Capitals send out Hubbard, Kanafa, Christ, Porp, and Stiles, and the Capitals come in offsides. 7:03 left in the second period.
Capitals just settle down here and just start skating, get beat Kansas City to some pucks here.
And the puck goes up into the player bench of the Jets, and the play is blown dead. 6:56 left in the second. 4-3 hockey game. Shout out to Kathy Kruger. Thank you, Kathy Kruger. She brought me a nice bowl of soup tonight. I've had a few bites of it. It is really good, Kathy. Thank you.
Speaking of soups and
oh my gosh,
coming this Sunday.
This Sunday is going to be amazing. We're going to get a penalty, and I think it's going to be on the Capitals. 6:42 left in the period, and we're going to get a holding call on Stiles. Stiles into the box. Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Tanner Gaze, Grandpa told me he is going to call Tyler Scott up and get some stuff printed up here in the next few weeks. So thank you for using Tyler. Capitals penalty kill unit out there. Kruger, Young, Knopfler and Hubbard. Backhanded shot goes wide of Bernie. Jets with it now below the goal line, sitting on the near side. Centering pass out front, and Bernie's able to try to cover it up. Couldn't quite do it. Thought he was going to get a whistle, but did not. The referee was standing right on top of it. Puck was still loose. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Played on the far side. Capitals have it now. Young in there with a hard hit down below the goal line. 123 made it on the penalty to the Styles. And the Capitals able to clear it out all the way down into the Jets into the ring. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. So Jets have it down below the Capitals goaltender Bernie. Played by Young, and he able to clear it out. Will Young clears it all the way down, gets a shot on net. Schweitzerman with the save. Schweitzer check, sorry. Jets with it up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the ring. Drop pass back, Glade offsides on the Jets. Jets bring it down, and the Capitals into the ring. Fires it, shot, save, Bernie. Shot, bouncing puck went wide of Bernie. Played by Myers. Myers able to clear it out. Up through center ice. 23 seconds left on the Styles penalty.
Capitals able to get one guy off there and get a change.
Jets bring it down into the Capitals in the ring. Played on the far side. Bouncing puck loose. Save loose. And Bernie with a couple of big saves there on the power play try by the Jets. That should do it for the power play. 4 seconds left on the Styles penalty, and Styles is coming out of the penalty box. Styles heads over to the Capitals bench, and he goes on, and Paulus goes onto the ice. I think Paulus was a little hesitant of coming onto the ice there. He wanted to count the players on the ice. He didn't want to be the extra attacker on. Shot by Paulus goes up off the protective glass in the lounge, and we get a whistle. 4:18 left in a second. Well, you talk about the chili feed. Rob, we talked about it before we went on the air here in the second. I am watching the Chili Bowl from Tulsa, Oklahoma, the midget race down there. Somebody said to me today, you haven't talked about the Chili Bowl at all on the radio this week or last week. But
we are watching that as well.
Yes, we are. Finally found something to stream on the other pad. Jets with it now, right up through center ice, down into the Capitals into the ring. Fires it towards the net, shot goes wide. Capitals have it on the near side. Young able to clear it out. Back out to center ice it goes. The Jets have the Capitals in here on the second period, back on their
heels
a little bit.
A lot of allowing guys to get inside of them, and just got to fight a little bit more and get that position, not give up that inside position.
Capitals have it on the far side. Baxter brings it all the way in, and just out of reach of Hubbard. I kind of think I wonder what shots are. I kind of think we need to start taking those shots. Had the goaltender moving there a little bit, but need to take those shots, get them on net, and see what happens.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Throw stuff at the goal.
Back out to play it is Kruger. Kruger on the far side of the ice. Back and forth in between both players here. Hubbard with it. And the Jets able to come up with it. They drop pass back. Shot just went wide of Bernie. Under 3 minutes remaining in the period. Capitals have it now up through center ice. Hubbard with it. Hubbard leaves it there for Kruger. Kruger brings it down into the Jets into the ring. He stays with it. Turns aside. Slides backwards over to Knopfler. Fires it. Shot on net. Saved by
Don't know if that got through or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We'll put that a question mark on that save. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. I know that one got through, and Bernie with a big save. 2:32 left in the period. Face off to the glove side of Bernie.
Well, Kansas City pretty much dominating this second period so far. The play in the offensive end, and doesn't help that we took quite a few penalties in this period, but got to find a way to get some offensive sustained pressure.
Ooh, right out in front, rebound from Bernie, and the Jets just about had an open net goal there, but couldn't get a stick on it. Capitals have it now. At center ice, played by LaPrade. He fires it on net. Back right out front, shot save again, and Starr just overskated it.
Yeah, just get to that weak side on that, and it's a wide open net.
Jets with it all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Christ. Christ has it below the goal line. Left there for Knopfler. Knopfler up to LaPrade. Bouncing puck loose. And we're going to get...
played with a high stick.
Played with a high stick, okay. Capitals back in action tomorrow night, 8 o'clock varsity game. I get asked the magic question, is Waterloo going to make it down here tomorrow? I have not been told otherwise. I have talked to Waterloo a couple times this week, and their plan is to come down here, so I would say we are still going to play unless all hell breaks loose.
I think it's late enough in the evening that they may not have a problem getting here, so. And looking at the radar, it looks like a lot of that kind of went south of us, so.
Yeah, last time I looked at it too. I haven't pulled it up here in a while. That's going to go out of play.
I know the wind's supposed to kick up,
so
that'll be the issue more than anything, I think, tomorrow.
Well, it says on KCCI webpage, light shot on net, saved by Bernie. Light freezing rain outside right now.
Nothing like freezing rain on top of a bunch of snow.
Yeah, on streets that haven't been plowed.
Yeah.
1:12 remaining in the second period. The Capitals, tough time getting it out of their defensive side of the ice. Played by Paulus. Paulus down and deep to...
they missed an elbow by Paulus. He elbowed the guy right.
Yeah, they're not happy. Here comes the Caps back the other way.
The referee turned his head, and that's when the elbow happened. So
Paulus plays it. Played by, centering pass out front to Webb, but couldn't get his stick down. We've seen that a couple times tonight, or I have. Get our sticks down. Shot on net, saved by,
as I said it 100
times,
check. Tony, hockey's played on the ice, not in the air, right?
Yes. Oh, Paulus and the captain.
Let me tell you what, I'm not just saying this because my son, that number 14 for the Capitals is not a guy that I don't think you want to tussle with.
Well, the Jets goal coach is not very happy about it.
And he did. Paulus threw the elbow. I don't think it was intentional.
Right out in front, shot. Never made a shot. Saved by Swirecek. Sorry to interrupt you, Rob.
No, I think it's right when the referee turned his head. He was trying to get his stick clear, and that elbow came up. But
you know what? I watch a lot of different levels of hockey. That shit happens a lot, not just in our league, not with our players, but NHL.
You got one guy watching.
Yep, and they know. And we've seen other teams do it to us, so it's just a part of it. I don't want to see anybody get hurt either.
No, not
so. But, it's a part of it. Shot saved by Swirecek. You know what? And I don't want to.
Part of any sport is you're going to miss. There's going to be calls that are missed, and it usually balances out over the course of the game.
Capitals won the faceoff. They draw it back to Wiersma, and he gets a shot on net. 22.9 seconds remaining.
Go Caps!
Back out to Wiersma. He fires it, goes off the goaltender Swirecek's shoulder and up into the high protective netting.
Well, the Capitals here winning some draws, sustaining some things here.
Face off to the stick side of Swirecek. Capitals win the face-off draw to Kanafa. Kanafa back to Young. Young fires it. And just
The puck couldn't settle down.
Yeah.
It was just spinning.
Oh, hard hit up high, and Kruger takes a high hit.
See, there you go. Why that wasn't called either.
Yeah. Well, we had a high elbow hit there, so anyway, we're down by 1 after 2 periods of play, 4-3 hockey game. Be back in 15 minutes with third period hockey. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with the Des Moines Capitals hockey on a matinee game, just about evening game now, but 5:34. We're about done with our varsity game. So,
well, that last period owned kind of by Kansas City. Late in that period, Capitals started getting it going again. Let's see if they can continue.
Capitals wearing their white jerseys going to your right on the screen. The Jets wearing their dark blue jerseys going to your left on the screen. Puck goes all the way down, and the Jets in the ring, chasing after it is Kruger. On the near side to Porp. Back out on the half boards, and Porp comes in with a hard hit. Played by Hubbard. Hubbard sends it down into the Jets into the ring. Played by Kruger. Kruger picks it up in behind the goal line, trying to make something happen. Back on the top side to Young. Fires it. Oh! Just went wide of Swartzen. Swarczyk. I say his name wrong every time, but it's the goalie. Swartzen something. Puck goes all the way down, saved by Bernie, and he hangs on to it. There's 16:03 left in the third. Caps down by 1.
Go Caps! Well, I'd like to see the Capitals here. Just play some hockey here, you know. Don't get involved in some of this chippiness here.
Face-off by Baxter, and able to clear it out. Puck goes all the way down into the Jets in the ring, chasing after Paulus. Cutting to the net, too, was Webb. The Jets play it out to the blue line. Back to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler dumps it back in. Back out to Baxter, and he throws it down in deep, down in the Jets' defensive side of the ice. Sent over to the far side, played by Paulus. Paulus back to Knopfler. Knopfler down in deep. Oh, fires it on net, saved by the Jets goaltender. Paulus with a nice save. Loose puck all the way out down in the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. On the far side now, they break it out down into the Capitals into the ring. Drop pass back. Played, shot, save, loose, shot, save again, and Bernie hangs on to it. 15-17 left in the third. Caps down by 1.
Good entry there by the KC and earned themselves an offensive face-off. See if the Capitals can win this and get it out of the zone here.
Tanner Chris with the face-off. Wins the face-off, draws it over to Davison. Davison to the far side to LaPrade. LaPrade up to Starr, and he couldn't hang on to it. Bouncing puck loose. Capitals still putting the pressure on him, but the Jets able to do a half-ice breakout, and they bring it down into the Capitals into the ring. Down in behind Bernie, over to play to Myers. Myers back to play it on the near side. Starr has it on the right side of the ice, sent over to the far side. LaPrade chasing after it. Left there for Christ, and the puck goes all the way down into the Jets into the ring. Putting the pressure on him is Starr. Back out to the blue line. Myers plays it for the Capitals. He dumps it back in.
The Capitals just keep running into each other in this game. Quite a few times.
Combobulated.
There's way too many guys near each other here, and you got to spread out.
Hubbard with it now. Hubbard across the blue line, the opposite blue line to Porp. Porp to the far side to Kruger. Kruger plays it on the far side. Kruger takes a hard hit right up against the Zamboni doors. Back out to the top side to Hubbard. Hubbard, tough time hanging on to it, and the puck comes free out to center ice. Back to play it is Young. The Capitals had the right idea there, just couldn't get the puck to move with them. On the near side to play it is Young. Young across the blue line, fires it towards net. Shot on net, saved by the netminder for the Jets. Played by Baxter on the far side. Back out to center ice it comes. On the far side to Young. Young on the near side to Wiersma. Back to Young, and they move it backwards. Oh, Wiersma whiffed on it, and the Jets
just hanging on to the puck a little too long.
Too long there, man. On the far side, Young back to Wiersma. They're going to try to set up and break it out again, and they do. Nice breakout by the Capitals up to Baxter. Baxter able to dump it all the way down into the Jets into the rink. 13-15 left on the third period. Here comes the Jets. They send it down into the Capitals into the rink. Over to play to Stiles. Stiles picks it up on the half boards. Sent off into the corner. Played by Baxter. On the far side to play it is Knopfler. Knopfler, long pass up to Webb, couldn't hang on to it, and the Jets forced the turnover and dump it back down into the Capitals in the rink.
Just need to keep this a little more simpler, not looking for those big passes.
On the far side to play it is Stiles. Stiles sits up in behind Bernie to Webb on the right side. The right idea, but I'm not sure who Webb was passing it to there. Back to play to Stiles. This guy, group of guys are just having a tough time moving it forward.
Same thing there.
Yeah.
Keep passing it to.
Played on the far side by Paulus. Paulus on the half boards trying to dig it out with a little help from Knopfler. Still tied up. Kansas City trying to walk it in deep. They do shot on net, saved by Bernie. Sent off to the far side. Shot again, went wide of Bernie. That's a good shot by the Jets.
Oh, they tried to check Paulus there, number 18, and I think he took more of the brunt than Paulus did.
I'm going to see the delayed play here as the play brings it up center ice. Yeah, he did. He missed him. Excuse me. The Jets bring it down in the Capitals in the rink. Over the play to Davison. Davison to Myers, and then back to Davison. Jets forced their turnover. Right out in front, shot, save, and that was a save by the defenseman Myers. As it never made it to the...
Just having a hard time controlling the puck here.
Myers offsides by the Capitals. 11-12 left in the third period.
And I just think, good time for the Capitals. Just take a deep breath here. Take a deep breath. Got 11 minutes to go. Playing a little bit erratic, with a lot of anxiety here, thinking we got to get this goal right now. Just relax, move the puck, play hockey here. Keep it simple.
Yeah, we're only down by one, so puck's all the way down, and the Jets into the rink. Jets catch up to it in behind their own goaltender. Played on the far side. Kruger and Porup out there for the Capitals. Back to Davison, right out in front. Shot! Oh! Capitals had a scoring opportunity.
Through the crease there.
Yep. And the Jets break it out. They bring it down into the Capitals in the ring. That's going to be waved off. No icing. Wiersma plays it in behind his own goaltender all the way up to Hubbard. Played by Myers. A nice hard hit by Kruger. Sent over to the far side. The Capitals are going to have to go the other side of the ice. And nice move by Wiersma to get over there quickly. Finish. Sent to Kruger. Played by Wiersma. Myers with it now. Across the red line. Gabe Myers stays with it all the way down. Dumps it down deep into the Jets into the rink. Capitals chasing after it on the left side of the ice. Played by Kruger. Bouncing puck loose. Jets have it in behind their own goaltender. Sent over to the far side. Jets bring it out. That should be icing on the Jets. 9:36 left in the third period. Capitals down by one. Face off to the stick side of the Jets goaltender. Baxter with the face off out there with Webb and Paulus, with Wiersma and Young on the backside. Young picks it off. They were going for the home run pass there, the Jets were. Jets coming back the other way. Nice back check by Wiersma. Jets able to dump it all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Young. Down below the goal line to Baxter. Baxter on the far side. Centering pass out front, goal. And the
turnover.
Capitals turn it over from behind their net, and the Jets right out front. Well-deserved goal by the Jets.
No chance for burning on that. Point blank right on him, and really is perfect shot. I think it hit the post to the crossbar and in.
Capitals down by 2. Still got some time left here. 9 minutes remaining in the third. They're going to have to pick up the pace here if they want to be contenders in this game. Chris with the face-off out there with Starr and LaPrade. On the backside, Knopfler and Stiles. Jets have a big weekend as they'll play tomorrow night up in Mason City. Sunday night up in Mason City during the day, and they'll be back at the Metro Ice Arena playing the same Mason City team as they are making up a game from a snowstorm last weekend, or ice storm. So very crucial to get these games in as tight as the Midwest High School League schedule is this year, with an extra team coming in to the league. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it back to the top of the circle. Back to plate is LaPrade. The Jets have it on the far side, trying to get around Knopfler, and they do. Tripped up, penalty coming on the Caps.
Oh, I don't know about that. He got the puck. He totally got the puck, and then the guy skated over his stick. Boy. I don't know what else you can do as a defenseman there.
Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill. Big or small, give Tyler Scott a call for all your printing needs. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a tough call.
That is a tough call. Not what we were looking for. Who was it? Who was it on even? Knopfler?
Knopfler. He got totally the puck with his stick, and the guy kept going across his stick. So, boy, tough call.
Penalty kill unit out there. Kruger, Hubbard, Stiles, and Young. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it down below the goal line. Back to the top of the circle. Young falls down, gives opportunity for the Jets, send it wide. On the far side to play it is Hubbard, couldn't quite get to it. Jets play it on the half boards. They send it in behind Bernie. Down and deep it goes to Young. The Jets come up with it, top of the circle. Fires it, shot off the shin pads of Young, and he's able to clear it out. Capitals cleared out to center ice. Stiles plays it in behind the goal line. Can he get it all out? And he does get it up out of the defensive side. Jets send it back out to center ice. Back down in the Capitals into the rink. Stiles chasing after it once again. And he's able to clear it a little bit deeper into the Capitals' offensive side of the ice. Jets bring it all the way in. We're trying to wrap it around. Centering pass out front. Backhanded. Couldn't do it. Back to the top of the circles. Shot. Save goal. Jets make it a 6-3 hockey game on a discombobulated power play penalty kill. So Caps down by 3. So 7:14 left of the third period.
Well, a huge uphill climb here now. But keep playing, keep skating here, you know. First meeting between these guys and many more to come.
Second meeting.
I'm sorry.
Yep, I think we beat them the first time. So, but 2 more to go. We'll be down in Kansas City for 2 games down in Kansas City. Very, very, very tough place to play. Top of the circle, shot goes wide. Played on the near side to Burnell. All the way down into the Capitals' defensive side of the ice is Myers. Myers plays it off the half boards to Burnell. Burnell with it on the near side to Baxter. Back to Davison. Davison took a hard hit, and the young man on the ice, that number 5 is a pretty good player for these Jets.
He's a scrappy
Yeah, he's
player.
a scrapper. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. .6:16 remaining in the third period. Face off to the stick side of Bernie. Capitals win the face off over to Young. Young sends it on the far side to LaPrade, and nice hard hit. Young with a hard hit. Played by Starr on the near side, down into the Jets into the ring. Both players fall down into the corner. Tanner Christ right on top of it. And the Jets come up with the puck. Back up through center ice, played by Wiersma.
Where are you guys going? I don't know where they were going. They all turned toward the other way, and the guy has the puck.
Shot on net, saved by Bernie. Yeah, I think the Capitals are
just out of sorts.
They're out of sync right now. Boy, that was a close one. Went wide of the goaltender. Sent over to the far side to LaPrade. And that's going to be icing on the Capitals. 5:19 remaining in the third period.
Let's regroup here and let's see if we can get any kind of momentum going here in the last 5 minutes here.
Capitals back in action tomorrow night. 8 o'clock start time for the varsity team, and then we will play 12 o'clock on Sunday varsity. Rob and I will not be broadcasting Sunday. We're going to be up there eating chili. No, I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you. We'll be broadcasting. We'll probably have a few chili bowls down here that hope somebody's making cinnamon rolls. There'll always be some good desserts up there. Shot on net, saved by Bernie. 5:05 left of the third. Face off to the glove side of Bernie. Kruger with the face off. The Jets win the face off. They keep it down in deep, down in the Capitals into the ring. Back over on the near side. Ooh. Who was that? Clark Kruger comes in with a big hit.
Well, he's just returning the favor, I think.
Sent over to the center ice. Hubbard with it. He sends it down into the Jets into the ring. And another hard hit by Porup. Bouncing puck on the Capitals side of the ice over by the Capitals bench. Two players collided on the far side. Stiles and number 18, their captain. Jets with it all the way up through center ice, and that's going to get on net. Icing waved off, and they're going to make them play it. The linesman was telling Bernie to play it. He tried to just cover it up and get a whistle, but the Capitals had to play it. Sent over to the far side up to a play with LaPrade. Shot goes wide. Swire check. And Stiles with a hard hit. Referee right on top of it. And no call. Still battling behind the Jets bench, and they are not going to call. I think the whistle has been swallowed. Capitals with it now. Christ has it, fires it, shot. Schwartzman with the save.
Well, I think all the the good hits and the banging on the boards. I thought they made that a little illegal this year. So I don't want this to get out of hand in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Both these teams have a lot of hockey to play this weekend.
Capitals with it, top of the circle, played by Christ. He sends it all the way down. 3:20 remaining in the period. Yeah, we'll see. The Jets will definitely have to be a little tired come Monday when they play their fourth game in a row. Capitals playing 3 games. This is first time this weekend playing 3 games against 2 great teams. Gabe Myers with it all the way up through center ice. Got Chris Cutton. Fires an on-net save. .249 left in the third period. 6-3 hockey game. Fires it on net. Shot goes wide. Played by Pulse on the near side. Jets with it now across the blue line. On the far side to play it. Young comes in with a hard hit. Played by Webb. Up to Baxter. Baxter on the near side. And the Webb with it now across the blue line. 2:22 remaining in the period. Well, the Capitals have just a bit over 24 hours to regroup and get ready for the next game tomorrow night. Jets have it all the way on the near side. Ooh, Webb missed. And the puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink, played by Young. Young sets up. God, lazy play.
Yeah.
Just lazy play.
Just not skating, reaching for pucks. And
Young has it on the far side now. Back up to Baxter. Baxter to Webb. Nice pass in there all the way down across the blue line. Webb's got some help with Young coming down. Bernie plays it off the high glass, gets it up out of the zone. And the Jets coach is just giving the linesman a hell of a hard time.
Well, I don't know what he wants. I mean, it's a good check and
shot goes wide, or shot on net, save. 56 seconds left in the third period. Stiles fires it towards the net. And whatever game plan they had today worked, and Jets.
Well.
Oh, jeez. Porup took a hard hit. He's going to skate right to the bench with 32 seconds left. They better be careful during the handshake in this thing. This might get ugly. Back to 19 seconds remaining in the period. Oh, hard hit right up.
That was a head-hunting thing by number 18 there. And I don't like to see that in any hockey game. He went from one end of the ice to the other.
Yeah, they're
I'm sorry, Tony. I'm going to get off because that's unsportsmanlike conduct right there.
All right, the Capitals fall short tonight. 6-3 victory for the Jets. I keep thinking of the football game coming up, Chiefs. Anyway, I'll be back in action tomorrow night. 6 o'clock JV start time against Waterloo Warriors, and 8 o'clock start time for the varsity. Let you guys see the handshake, and thanks for listening on this mid-afternoon game. And Rob Paulus will be back for the action tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey.